Hi, my name is Ruby Murillo, and I'm a junior in psychology.
Hi Ruby, so how can we find resources on campus?
A lot of the ways that I found resources was through the Academic Success Center, also SSP, the Student Support Service Program, and I just really gained a lot of connections through the program, and such as McNair, like I said, Student Support Service Program, MSA, the Multicultural Student Alliance, affairs.
Hello, my name is Robert Lipsy. I serve as a coordinator here in the Student Support Services Program in the Dean of Students Office.
Okay, what are some advantages and disadvantages of students not using their resources?
Sure. First of all, there are a number of advantages compared to the disadvantages. Advantages of students, especially students who are first-year students, they get to know the campus, they get to understand really from each of the resources what it takes to be successful on the college campus. Oftentimes students, especially the students that we serve who are first generation, don't understand or may not know exactly what a college has to offer, such as tutoring, such as math help room, or help with papers, or even if they're cold, there's a resource in which they can go to the Tina Health Services to help them relieve some of the cold symptoms. So there's a number of resources that a student can use that will actually help them be successful. And so again, all the advantages will be positive in the fact that it would help lead them to graduation. And in my 13, 14 years I've been working in student services, I've never known a student who has graduated that has not used any resources. So the advantages of graduation would be the biggest advantage to use resources. Disadvantages, as I said, I can't think of a lot of disadvantages. I think maybe if a student becomes get to a point where they can't do anything on their own, I think that would be a disadvantage. You want students to be self-sufficient, but you also want them to understand that resources are there when they need them, and not that they need to rely on them. And so I guess if there's a disadvantage, it'd be a student who's seeking out the same services time after time, knowing that they may have the answers if they take the time to really think through and process information that they've gathered throughout that period of reaching out to resources. So I guess that'd be the only disadvantage. So there are more advantages. Graduation, I'd say, would be the biggest, and the disadvantages again would be a student who may not want to think on their own, which this is a place where by the junior year or senior year, that's be something that they should be able to do.
Yes! Oh my God!
Hi, my name is Jennifer Juarez. I'm a freshman in early childhood education.
Okay, what resources do you use on campus, and where did you find them, and how did you find them?
Well, I use the SSSP, Student Support Services Program. I also use Science Bound and the Multicultural Student Affairs. And I found out about them through Science Bound and coming to SSSP.
So what are some resources you can find on campus?
I think the primary resource here on campus is the Academic Success Center, because they help you find tutors and just help with like math, writing, and just things like that. Also, the Student Support Service Program, and they also help you with tutoring and printing services, academic advising, and just workshops that help with academic success overall. And they also, a lot of times when you need like help paying for your resources, like tutoring for example, they cover that. So.
Okay, my name is Christopher Santillan. I'm a sophomore in aerospace engineering. I guess what helps me in study.
So what resources do you use to study?
I guess I have tutors, and also sometimes I go talk to my professors after class. Most of the time, I like to talk to my TAs. They're really helpful, and they have their office hours. What else? I think that's all I use.
What is SI?
SI, supplemental instruction. That's like an extra class you have. Like, it's a small group. It's not like if you have a lecture, SI is like a small group, so like you have more chance to talk to the person that's teaching the class.
Thank you.